Kamala Harris's momentum is real. Donald Trump took a bullet to the face on an attempted assassination, and it is nailed in the coffin win for Donald Trump. Actually became the thing that made this a race that he could lose. Polls aren't the deciding factor that they once were. Everybody points back to 2016. This ain't 2016. Shut up. Shut your mouth. Listen to what I'm telling you. We're going to talk about these polls here because it is not great. Okay? On July 22nd, Trump showed a 64% to 29% probability of winning the White House. A mere 9 days later, Trump dropped to 56 to 41. August 8th, Harris is 49 to 47. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to tell you the truth that these polls are closer than you believe them to be. And the left wants you to believe that this is not true. Let's go to the map. Show me the map. All right, here you go. So now you go up, go up, go up, go up. Kamala Harris has a 52% to 45% chance. Okay, and I already see people, polls are being faked. Shh, let me finish. They're not being faked as much as you think that they are. Okay? Let's look at the states that they've got as pure toss-ups. Zoom in a little bit. I just want the map. There we go. All right. So right now in freaking Nebraska, I swear to the Holy Lord himself, please get rid of this stupid thing to where whoever wins the state, they're going to be nice and give the other person one electoral place. Shh, God, idiots. Okay. Kamala, before Joe Biden jumped out of the race, they had put Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, Pennsylvania in the win column. Now, all of a sudden, Pennsylvania is showing light blue along with Michigan and Wisconsin. And now, all of a sudden, Georgia, Arizona, and Nevada are showing as pure toss-up states again. Okay? So you can sit here and you can say, oh, the polls, all the this, all that. Georgia, I love you. You've been sucking a long time. You got no way to say nothing about nothing. Arizona and Nevada, you went blue in 2020. Shut your mouth and freaking get out there and vote. I don't want to hear nothing out of people from Nevada, Arizona, or Georgia. I don't hear nothing from you. Nothing. Kamala Harris's momentum is real. Okay? And I'm telling you this, not because I think it's all over, but because this is a brand new ball game. It's a brand new race. It's a brand new ball game. If Trump can win Pennsylvania, it's over. All right? Pennsylvania, in my opinion, I don't think Trump loses Nevada or Arizona. Georgia, I honestly have no clue. Georgia has let me down so much the past 3 election cycles. I don't know how else to say it. Like Georgia, I mean, I am ready to write you off completely. 100%. Oh, by the way, speaking of Georgia, after I gave Brian Kemp that just bash, did you see all of a sudden he announces that he's going to support Donald Trump? And I'm not saying it was 100% because of me. I'm just saying you got to punch these rhinos in the mouth, dude. You got to punch them straight in the genitals. You got to hit them right in the testicles sometimes. You just do. All right, and they deserve it. Go back to the map. I want people to see this here.
Well, Graham, we're talking about the map. Remember last week when you were sick? And you sent us a couple of texts.
I was sick last week?
And you sent us a text that said it's a brand new race. I had said right when Harris came out with her VP pick, Waltz, that it seemed like their party is re-energized now. Yeah. That Biden wasn't there anymore. I mean, obviously Biden was just completely gone. I mean, so now that she's there, no matter what she stands for, her policies, which we don't know about yet, their party is re-energized right now.
Here's the other big thing I'm going to say, and the thing that It's probably going to make a lot of people mad, but it's true. And I hope that the Trump campaign, because I know you listen, and I'm sure I'll get a text message after this, but I hope you listen to me here, because I'm saying this as someone who wants to help you win this freaking thing. Everybody questioned why Donald Trump was debating Joe Biden so quickly. Okay? And I kept saying, you are not fighting Joe Biden. Joe Biden will not be the candidate. They didn't listen. Debate Biden early, completely catastrophic. The Democrats realized much quicker than they should have, oh crap, we got a problem. I want to remind everybody that a month ago, Donald Trump took a bullet to the face on an attempted assassination, and it is
wiped clean.
It's gone. It is if it never happened. Donald Trump has lost any ground that he gained from that event. That's the truth. You can get mad if you want to. And I would argue that that attempted assassination, which was thought to be the nail in the coffin win for Donald Trump, actually became the thing that made this a race that he could lose, because it pushed Biden out 100%. You know, everybody made the joke that the bullet missed Trump or hit Trump, but it killed Biden. That's true, but it also made this a brand new race. So I would argue that the attempted assassination ended up being the thing that made this race 10 times harder on Donald Trump. If you go in the next 86 days thinking that these polls are wrong, these polls are inflated, it's not real, it's all this other kind of stuff, Donald Trump will lose in November. You have to take this seriously, and you have to show up for Donald Trump. You have to. Nevada, Arizona, Georgia, North Carolina, you're awful light red in here. You need to show up. Pennsylvania, I do not think that Pennsylvania is a lost cause. I think Donald Trump pulls away from Pennsylvania, but it is going to come down to the freaking wire, man. You've got to show up. I'm saying this as I am a coach trying to get my team in the fourth quarter. We got a 6-point lead. You got to play harder now than you've played the entire game, because one touchdown, they're going to beat us by 1 point. We're going to lose with 3 seconds left for an extra point kick off a touchdown. That's where we're at right this second, the way I feel it in my gut in the race right now. We're up by 6. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and the other team's got the ball. That's where we are. And anybody in sports will tell you that is the worst spot to be in sports, in football. Up by 6, all the other team needs is a touchdown, and they got 2 minutes left. That is like
all 3 timeouts.
And all 3 timeouts. I'm telling you, is it impossible to win? No. Do we got a lot of fighting to do? Yes. And I'm saying all this to tell you, we are up by 6, 2 minutes left in the fourth. The other team's got the ball, and they got all 3 timeouts, because they control the media, they control the internet, and they control social media. Yeah. All 3.
Well, this is all I can hope for, is that the bullet struck the side of his head. It should have killed him, and it didn't. God saved the man for a reason. That's all I can hope for, other than all of these polls, because you can go on Twitter tomorrow and there's 77 different polls out there from 38,000 different, folks that think they know better than we do, better than you do. And at the end of the day, I don't know.
Yep. And, I'll be one of the first to say that I am surprised that this race is as close as it is now, with all the momentum they have. And Graham, you have an uncanny ability to be right a lot of the times when it comes to a lot of things.
God,
and he is right. I mean, this is a brand new race. We need to get out there and do everything we can to vote. And we need, it is a fight. It is a 12 round.
I want to say
right now.
I want to say this one thing, because I see a lot of people going, dude, you got to take these polls with a grain of salt. They're not real. They're not real. You're the same people that said a month and a half ago, Trump's dominating the polls. Can't have it both ways.
Here's my
So either the polls if the polls are wrong now, then the polls had to be wrong back then.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Good point.
Okay, you can't say that.
Yeah,
you can't
I agree.
You can't say,
agree.
"Oh, well, the polls were right when Trump was winning, but now that Trump's not winning, the polls are wrong." You can't say that. You can't do that. Now, granted, polls aren't the deciding factor that they once were. Everybody points back to 2016. This ain't 2016. Stop it. That was a massive miscalculation by the Democrats in 2016. Stop it. This is not 2016.
This is the thing that scares me the most. This is a country that used to, and I'm not saying that because I'm a vet, because Graham's a vet. That's not why I'm saying this. This is a country that used to hold its veterans in a very high, respected regard. And the fact that you've got a Peckerwood out there that claims that he carried weapons of war, and he literally just said, the video just surfaced, that I was standing on the tarmac in Bagram, Afghanistan. I thought your unit went to Iraq. I mean, I'm sorry. Like, he can't figure out what lies he wants to tell, what he wants to cover up. But my whole point is, this used to be a country that held its veterans to a very high standard, that adored its veterans. And then you got a dude out there that's being a poser, and it seems like nobody cares. Like, So what?
Here's what I'll say. It's one thing if the candidate on their side, on the Democrat side, was a good candidate, but she's not. You listen to anything that she says, and it doesn't make any sense. It's a word salad. And I don't understand. It just doesn't make any sense to me, because when Joe Biden was doing his rallies, there was dozens of people showed up to those things in little circles, at little round tables. Nobody. And the polls were all Trump's winning. You saw the line was way across. We were good. We had majority of the states, all that stuff. And just like that, Kamala Harris, where did these people come from? Where were they?
Well, they were in their basement, and that's another thing. So the momentum is real because the people that are getting behind her are the younger people, and they're the people that are never going to go to a rally, but they're on this phone all the time, and all they see is Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, Kamala Harris, and I pointed this out earlier. In Las Vegas, she had a lot of empty seats. But she also was in a gigantic stadium. Okay. And so optics is a big thing. You want the room to be full, right? Well, now we live in a world where, yeah, she had some open seats, but she was in a gigantic stadium. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like, people's whole mindset has changed now to where they do not care anymore. And I saw somebody say, please correct the record about the photo. We look stupid even talking about it. I'm not correcting it. I didn't say it was or it wasn't. I'm asking questions. That's it. So no, that is my correction. So no, I'm not correcting it. It's weird. It's a weird photo. It's a weird photo. Weird photo. The point of all this is just to remind everybody that this race is a brand new race. It just is. It's a brand new race, and you got to show up. You can get mad at me all you want. You can get upset, all the things. I'm not quitting at all. This is me actually doing my job. My job is to not give up. My job is to fight. My job is to tell you not what you want to hear, but what you need to hear, which honestly, a lot of people need a lot more of these days. Get your lazy butts up and go vote. Get your lazy butt up on your day off from work and go volunteer. Go freaking do something.
Todd gonna be a poll watcher.
Because this crap is not over. The race is not over. It's not over. It's not over. And if you go into November 5th, that's another thing. Republicans vote on November 5th. Democrats vote before. Where are all these people coming from? Why does it only need to be a social media campaign? Because by the time November 5th gets here, the race could already be over. Mm-hmm. Because Republicans wait till voting day. Democrats vote 90% before November 5th even gets here.
Do you think it's smart if some Republicans start voting beforehand, early voting, mail-in?
I mean, maybe, but it's
and then
about
to give them election day.
Yes, I mean, do whatever. Early vote. Go in person. Do it. Anyway, I love you guys. Again, I'm here to tell you what I see, my concerns. If I can't give you concerns, then what's the point of this dang show, man? We are in this thing. I heard this sermon the other day and I thought it was really good. And it was redefining what wins look like. So when you accomplish things in your life, you're constantly redefining what a win looks like. So for me right now, a win looks like not letting evil win the election on November 5th.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at right now. I'm on 86 days. What happens after 86 days from now? I don't know. But that's where I'm focused. And I think a lot of you need to take on that same mentality. Think about your family. Think about your kids. Think about your grandkids. What does a win look like? Right now, a win looks like in 86 days, we stop the decay of America for just a little bit longer. And then on November 6th, we start figuring out, okay, what's another win look like at that point? So anyway, I think that was a good thing that I heard. And I think that's where I'm at. And I think a lot of you guys need to be there
100%.
too.
100%.
Yeah. All right. This is where we remind you to hit that like button. The more you hit the like button, the more people see this. Please make sure to hit that follow button and leave us a comment in the comment section. We do so love to hear your thoughts and opinions, and make sure to share this far and wide wherever you may be watching.